Showtime!
Just like a movie, just like a storybook, we are the future, we're the ones they won't overlook. It's time to be the hero, rising like you've never seen, just like in a dream.
What's up guys, Tekshan here, back with another video. This is gonna be a fun and casual video because I'm gonna show you my desk.
Your desk?
Yep, that's where all the magical Tekshan videos are created. You guys are gonna enjoy it. And apart from that, there's also a small studio too for you to enjoy. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel to respect my efforts. I hope you guys will do it. Alright. Okay, so I told you guys I'll show you my desk. In my studio, I have not one, but three important desks that I use the most. Starting off with the one that you're seeing here. I call it the lucky table. Haha, because it's lucky enough to have hosted hundreds of gadgets. This 4 feet by 2 feet custom done white table is where you get to see most of the product shoot happening. Plain and simple. Has RGB lighting going around, which I use occasionally. This is the shoot area of the studio. I call this room Popland because I'm a Funko collector, and with over 300 plus Funkos and counting, I love to showcase it. This is the Marvel and DC wall. And this side is Disney, web series, movies and more. In every video they get featured along with the product, kinda like Easter eggs. Soft boxes for lighting, a 55-inch iFalcon TV as an external monitor, and my Panasonic FZ2500 and FZ300 camera mounted on Simpex tripods. So that's the first table. Now let's go check out the next table. Well, before that, this is the hall. I'm sure you guys would have already seen this. A comfortable recliner sofa with a 65-inch LG OLED TV connected to my Boat Avante soundbar. Anyways, here is table number 2, my recent addition. Well, I call it the magic table because this is where I create a lot of magical things using my upgraded all-new Creality Ender 3 V2 3D printer. This is an amazing 3D printer and I absolutely love it. I have already done a separate video on this. If you guys haven't checked it out, go check it. This is again a custom done 5 feet by 2 feet table with a stylish funky design on it. 3D printing is kinda like my hobby and I use it to create props, models for my videos and professional work as well. Left, I have a self-healing mat which is a must-have because when you take out your finished model to scrape it, remove support, paste and stuff, you need this to avoid damaging your table. In fact, this area on a normal day will be a mess. Haha.
Yes!
Then a reminder cube. This you would have seen in one of my Cool Tech episodes. Helps me to check on prints periodically if all is going well. Because 3D printing takes a lot of time and patience. Then here a large battery shaped storage box. Yep, like a big large Duracell battery. This I 3D printed to store batteries. Then varnish. Then hairspray can. Yep, this is a must to make sure the print sticks to the bed while printing. Then pure alcohol which is used to clean prints, etc. Then a small rack with lot of stuff needed for my 3D printing. Some replacement parts, pen, knives, markers, acrylic paints, sandpaper and more. Here a wet wipes packet to clean prints. Below I have 2 large 50 liters Neelkamal boxes which houses the filaments needed for my prints. Almost all major colors I have stocked so that I can model and print something when I get an idea. Then here a large storage rack to house tools, 3D printed elements. It's kinda like a mix. Then a dustbin which frankly is not sufficient for the mess I create here. Haha. So guys, that is table number 2, my magic table, kinda like a 3D printing station. Alright, now moving on to the next table. This is where all the post-production happens. And bam, this area is totally designed to be in line with my personality. Positive, colorful vibes. I call this the table on steroids. Oh yeah, because of all the super fast things on this table that help me with my work. Let me show you. Starting off with the table, well, this is an imported motorized desk with a control pad, using which you can adjust the height as per your need. You can sit or stand and work as per your convenience. The top wood plank was custom done and I have a design on it to make it more vibrant. It is 6 feet by 2.5 feet in size. Back I have some subtle LED lighting. Now on the table is my triple monitor setup. Middle is a massive 32-inch 4K monitor from Acer. It is from the ET2 series lineup. It's an awesome monitor. Middle, a Full HD webcam from VansView. This also was featured in one of my Cooltech episodes, if you guys remember. To the right and left, my 24 inches Full HD monitors from Acer, which I use for drag and drop, etc. Behind, I have my Presonus 3-inch studio monitor speakers. This is an amazing pair of speakers for content creators. It is placed on 2 wooden logs. For the keyboard, I use the HP K500F RGB keyboard. Fun fact is, this was recently gifted to me by Junior with his piggy bank savings. How sweet! So this one is close to my heart. Then a Dell MS3320W mouse on a custom design mouse pad which has the Texan super symbol on it. Cool, right? Here, a custom 3D printed pen stand of Among Us. Cute, isn't it? Then again, a custom 3D printed storage box in the shape of a pumpkin, which I use to store my pen drives, adapters, etc. Then a Belkin Type-C hub for connecting USB drives, SD card and more. Then a 3D printed Iron Man helmet. Well, press and boomba! It is where I store my SD cards and micro SD cards. Cool, right? Then comes my mic. Recently I started using the Rode NT. This is a studio quality USB mic with an inbuilt pop filter and it is awesome. I also use a Blue Yeti. The mic is placed on a custom 3D printed stand. Then behind, again a custom 3D printed hard disk rack. I use 5 4TB Western Digital My Passport drives for backup. And here we have the under desk compartment, which again you guys would have seen in my Cooltech episode. I use it to store some stationery and stuff for quick use. Pretty handy. Alright, I know you guys will be curious. Moving on to my PC. Here it is. This one of our subscriber called it a bazooka after I teased it in my Instagram story. Well, it sort of is. Haha, super customized PC. This beastie machine houses a Threadripper 2nd generation chip with 16 cores, 64GB Corsair Vengeance RGB RAM, 11GB 1080 Ti graphic card and tons more. I recently upgraded the primary drive with the Samsung 980 1TB NVMe SSD. Then a new liquid cooler from Deepcool. Do you see the Texan super symbol in it? Oh yeah! A total of 9 RGB fans keep this beastie machine cool to the max. I have removed the glass for this video so that you guys can get a view of what's inside. One of the major highlights of this PC is the case. What I use is a Cooler Master H500P. However, it is totally customized. I have done some spray painting and stickering work on it to modify it to a more red and black theme, which I feel is more kick-ass, isn't it? What you are seeing here is totally customized to my liking. I love it. This beastie machine helps me to create those awesome videos for you all. Here figurines, then the majestic Texan super symbol with a 3D deco light of a sports car and our 2 silver play buttons. And below, soundproofing foam. So that's it for my desk on steroid, guys. Okay, now I want to give a quick tour of my work area. This is where I spend most of my time. Let's start from the left. A tall wooden shelf with a mixture of props that I use in my videos. Moving on, a printer cum charging station. What I have is the HP all-in-one ink tank wireless printer connected to my home network. It is an amazing printer and a boon during this work from home situation for those who print a lot. No need to buy costly cartridges compared to normal inkjet printers. Here, an orange extension box, which again was featured in my Cooltech episode. I use it to charge my phones, watch and other gadgets. Below is a paper rack. Just move your eyes a bit above poster corner. Oh yeah, Marvel and DC. Always a fan of superpowers. What do you guys say? Haha. Then the main shelf, which houses some of my mega pops and some generic pops, kinda like an extension of the Popland. A few custom 3D printed stuff, action figures, few gadget boxes on display, basically things I love. Then here, a small camera battery charging station. This, well, the symbol says it all. Hey! Then here, a TV stand with a normal 32-inch LED TV, connected with Amazon Fire Stick, which I use for testing, and my TP-Link dual band router and my broadband router, both connected to the Zebronic CFL UPS. This gives about 8 to 10 hours of backup for my routers. Again, this was featured in my Cooltech episode. A very good UPS. Then here, a custom 3D printed. Well, do you know what character it is? If so, you guys let me know in the comments. Then a cupboard full of tools, documents and stuff. Then here, a Mi app purifier. Poor guy always keeps running. Then here, a round glass table with an Avita laptop. A custom 3D printed pen stand that Supersree uses. It's her workstation, a clean and simple one, the way she wants it. A beautiful Katy Perry poster. And on the door, I have a whiteboard where I scribble my thoughts. So guys, these 3 tables play an important role in creating my magical videos. For all you curious folks asking where you bought that, this, I will leave links for all the available products in the description. Check it out. So that's it for this casual fun video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in another exciting video. Until then,